Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help. Let's have a look at the value of music ownership. So, I've got this video I want to show you. No, not video, but I'm not going to read everything up in this clip here, but I'm just gonna show you what I've written here. Where I go through about half of it, and then I'll leave the rest up to you guys so you can read it. It's just so the video doesn't take an hour to go through. So I remember being a kid in the 80s, owning a cassette tape player, and owning about 3 tapes with music. And because I physically had to put those tapes in the player and wind them back and forward, which was a bit of work, it gave some extra satisfaction listening to music. A bit like this thing that you can see here. It's very similar to what I owned. And on top of that, I could also record my own voice, which was fun when you're a kid. And then later on, I got a small Lenko stereo that looked a bit like this, just with an added cheap LP turntable and a double cassette function. So imagine this, just with an added layer of LP and then tape function at the bottom. So, and this was around 1990. And back then, I think a thing like this would only cost around $100. And because it has so many functions with EQ buttons, it just made the whole experience so much more nice to play with. You know, it just gives you some gratification, you know, some feedback, where before it was a lot more simple and didn't have nearly as many features. So, well, time passed, and at that time, I began to own around 15 music albums, and listening to music ended, becoming a sort of cleansing ritual after school, homework, and playing with my friends. And then around 4 years later, I got something like this here. So I could finally start playing CDs. It was like this, just with a CD function at the top. And I probably collected a lot of CDs, maybe around 50, where most of them weren't really high quality ones. Only about 8 of them were really good. And then around year 1999, I started to own a lot of different systems in the class of this gear that you can see here, with brands like Technic, Sony, Philips, Lenko, Luxman, and so on, everything was quite interesting. Now this is the part here where I'll just let you guys read the rest here. But my overall point is about ownership. How I feel that throughout the years, stuff basically has become less worth, and I explain here why. And I have some good points, also referring to the TV industry, computer industry, kind of putting everything in perspective, and just, I'm all about, ultimate truth, going very, very deep where nobody really wants to go. And I feel that we all need to look at this part in life here that I'm talking about. Not very pleasant to look at, but I think that it will help us ultimately really getting that deep, deep musical satisfaction back again. When you read what I've written here. So that about takes care of that. I feel that I've touched on some really good points here that I feel will really, not just in regards to music, but also television and other things in life, just, make life more good, less random, make more sense, and give you like a proper feeling of stuff being long lasting and true and authentic. So that's basically all I wanted to say with this video. And if you can like and subscribe, that would help me bringing my message across to a lot of other people in this world. So peace out. This is me logging off.